All right, all right. Hello, everyone, and now welcome. Well, let me turn on my camera. Yep, there you go. All right, yep. Not much to look at, but yeah, some people are like, "Hey, we like the camera. We like your interaction. We like to see your face and be surprised and dumbfounded from time to time." Anyways, let's go ahead and break things down in this 1v1 matchup. Romantic going up against Kaho. Kaho spawning as the blue night elf on the top right hand side of the map. Meanwhile, on the bottom left, we see Romantic spawning as the yellow human with a very early militia scout. All right, so early militia scout normally means perhaps a proxy scouting farm. Always is a bit interesting here, or perhaps trying to aggro this Ancient of War. And this is going to be the strategy here. All right, some early play. Is he going to attack that building? Yes, he is. And now suddenly this Ancient of War taking a lot of damage. All right, Peasant continuing to put in pressure here, and Kaho is going to be in trouble. Romantic getting in some early damage. Wisp purposely now coming back over. Are we going to see a little bit more damage here? Going to aggro and then lose aggro again. So a little bit of that micro constantly. And you can see this Ancient of War is taking, or is still taking a little bit of damage here. All right, continuing to put in pressure. There goes some ensnares. All right, trying to lose the aggro, coming back around, trying to get in some damage. That Ancient of War is down to 182 hit points, and it looks like it will be holding steady. Oh, that Ancient of War very close to accidentally attacking a unit there, which would have aggroed even more. Coming back to the southern side, Archmage going to be training up some footmen. And some of that early aggression that I haven't seen in quite some time. Okay, a couple of things to note. I had to play with my settings a lot. Let me know how the settings look. Just because I have a 4K monitor doesn't mean I necessarily want to see things in 4K. It was actually showing in 30 hertz, so just normal use of the computer actually started to hurt my eyes. So yeah, hopefully things look a little bit better for you guys as well. No reason to record in 60 frames a second either if I'm limiting my monitor down to 30 frames a second with the 30 hertz. Anyways, coming back around, Demon Hunter going to finish off that Forest Troll Berserker. Archmage is already out on the battlefield, going to finish off this Forest Troll Berserker as well. This Wisp was trying to get a detonation. Doesn't look like it will work as the Archmage now makes its way down to the southern side of the map. Demon Hunter cleaning things up here. And how is all of this going to go down? That is the major question. Coming back through, we're looking at Archmage here. Archmage, Water Elementals, all of those going to get cleared up. Archmage should get up to level 2. And with that, the early portion of this game is now well underway. There's that Brilliance Aura. Demon Hunter going to clear out these Sea Turtle creep camps in the corner and continue to just make some plays and some moves. There's that tech to tier 2 that we are expecting by the Night Elf. Meanwhile, Romantic maybe well, he's not training up any more peasants here at 14 workers. Is he going to try and militia call over a bunch? Yes, he is. And now the Archmage is just actually getting a little bit of chase. Oh, some beautiful dancing back and forth there by Kaho. I think Romantic thought that perhaps the Wisp was taken down because of the auto attack. Didn't see the conversion change here, as we're now going to be looking at some damage being thrown around. All right. Null Assassin, one Null Assassin already taken down. The other Null Assassin getting taken down before they could spread that poison to every single individual target. Nulls all getting cleaned up. Archmage should get up to level 3. Meanwhile, there is a Demon Hunter inside the base of Kaho with militia, with immolation, and now an Archer shadow melding and blocking the position. All right, the Archer blocking the position there. Demon Hunter going after some of those peasants, and the militia say, you know what? We don't need to be here either. Archmage going to come back around, perhaps going to try and fight back here. But with the Archer right here, the Archmage cannot get into this spot. He's going to push a Water Elemental through and now try and fight back here. Demon Hunter can easily teleport out, but this one Archer is just playing games, as the Demon Hunter can turn on Immolation and then fight amongst all of these units. We can see that there are a bunch of peasants off over here. They are not trying to build anything as of yet, as Kaho's Demon Hunter going to town on finishing up some of these peasants once more. Demon Hunter down to 200 hit points, down to 150. He is losing or taking a lot of damage, and now down to 73. Is he going to try and back away here, finally using that Scroll of Town Portal and turning off that Immolation? Meanwhile, Romantic is not teching, setting up this expansion on the southern side here on Concealed Hill as the Tree of Life is nearing completion. We should be seeing a large number of dryads here in the coming moments, and that initial dryad pressure could cause some problems. It is going to come down to whether or not the dryads are able to put in a lot of problems and perhaps get abolish magic quickly to take care of these level 2 water elementals. Demon Hunter still sitting at 2.5 though, chasing after a Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter does have boots of speed, so does the Archmage, so their movement speed is about the same as a Naga Sea Witch is trained up in order to place down some more pressure again. Footman gonna hang out at the Fountain of Health. Meanwhile, Archmage is looking to put down pressure here. The Ancient of Wonders, is it gonna get repaired? Yes, it is gonna get repaired. Is it gonna get repaired enough? Down to 4 hit points. No, the Ancient of Wonder falls just as it gets completed. Enough damage was done, and now Kaho is a bit behind again. A lot of early jabs going against each other in this fight here at the 6-minute mark, as the Naga Sea Witch now going after all of these peasants, as the archers are looking to perhaps finish off a worker or two as well. All right, a little bit of cold arrows slowing things down here. We're seeing some damage start to rack up. Militia now trying to make their way over. No, none of the actual peasants were actually taken down. That's actually a bit of a problem. Look at how many low hit point units there are, as the Naga Sea Witch purposely now backs away. All right, we're going to see a little bit of a back up into the corner. Naga Sea Witch down to 111 hit points. Is he going to be able to break free? It gets a little bit more of a kill, but then ends up getting taken down. Naga Sea Witch falls. Meanwhile, Water Elemental and Footman are putting pressure off to the north, and Kaho is going to take down another Water Elemental here. Demon Hunter still sitting at level 2, though, as the Naga Sea Witch is going to resurrect. All right, that quick resurrection of the Naga Sea Witch. Ancients of Lore trying to finally be put up again. That's one way to delay the fast tech, taking down those production buildings and not allowing your opponent to capitalize on that tech by training up a large number of units. As the Archmage heads off to the north here, Demon Hunter purposely aggroing the gold mine creep camp here. Archers are going to try to make their way down. We can see there's an arcane vault. There's going to be Staff of Teleportation inbound. Demon Hunter going to get in position here, perhaps turn on that immolation and then try and finish off some of these peasants here. That is going to be a fair amount of damage to try and stop that arcane vault, and now perhaps go after a couple of peasants again. One peasant down. Come on. One peasant down. That footman actually able to escape away. Archers trying to escape once more. So a lot of early aggression still throughout this fight. Naga Sea Witch back out on the battlefield, should be joining in on the fight here momentarily. There it is. There's the Naga Sea Witch. And with those cold arrows, perhaps could slow down some of these targets enough. There's another cold arrow. That's going to be one down footman. Perhaps as the archers are slowly getting away. Demon Hunter not turning on immolation, as the Naga Sea Witch is just trying to spread apart that damage as much as possible, and then being able to pick off eventually. A lot of footmen are getting trained up. That's a lot of footmen out here. The Naga Sea Witch now being forced to retreat back off to the north, as dryads are finally making their way out onto the battlefield, as we see that Ancient of Wonders getting, propped back up once more. As these units retreat back, Kaho does find himself going into tier 3, should be able to go into bears momentarily. Meanwhile, Kaho needs to really take control of this game, perhaps try to get that Naga Sea Witch up to level 2, get a burst fork lightning going in order to be able to pick off some of those footmen. It feels like a lot of that damage has been mitigated with that scroll of regeneration. They're going to come back better, stronger, with nearly full health, as this Demon Hunter cleans up this Water Elemental right here. One more shot. Yes, going to finish it off here. Couple of easy kills, as the Forest Troll High Priest will get taken down. During this time, Archmage continuing to clear out an Ogre Magi creep camp. You still see plenty of heals to go around here. Archmage now getting back up north of 600 hit points, as he gets closer to level 4 as well. Tech to tier 2 is done. No sign of a Mountain King as of yet. No Arcane Sanctum. well, we are getting advanced lumber masonry, but that's it. I don't believe Romantic realizes that he is at tier 2, yet finally going for Blood Mage. Alright, so Blood Mage to counteract the Demon Hunter if and when that Demon Hunter retrains from Immolation to Mana Burn. One of the ways to deal with, well, that Demon Hunter's 150 Mana Burn is to siphon mana away, and therefore it allows you to open up, or human player, it allows them to open up actually having a bit of mana to use. Alright, this wall in by a Romantic actually making it difficult to try and well, get anything done here, as the Archmage and Water Elemental trying to clean things up. Meanwhile, Dryads and Naga Sea Witch putting pressure off on the other side, but Footmen with Defend able to reflect back those spears. We are looking at Druids of the Claw at Adept training, making their way around. We are now at Tree of Eternity, getting up that, well, tier, that mastery training on those Druids of the Claw to get even more damage for them. Druids of the Claw, very high. I'm back? Yes, I don't think I've gone anywhere. If anyone, I'm still casting. I don't know where anyone thought I went, but yes, I am back. At least for now, been casting in different times, trying to find windows where I can actually cast her as the Druid of the Claw, taking a little bit too much damage. Going to go ahead and transform back into a bear. There's a Fork Lightning, and now we see some massive repairs here. Oh, maybe I didn't see your cast as often. I don't know. I don't check Twitch. No, yeah, if you guys sub to me on YouTube, and yeah, I'm pretty much been casting every, like, I cast about 4 to 8 games a week, I would say. I don't know if that's a lot or a little, but you know, life and just things of this world taking a lot of my attention at times. Dryads trying to poke down this Red Drake. Red Drake does have a decent number of hit points and is floating above this fountain of health. Oh, I only ever check Twitch? Ah, alright, then that would make sense. I haven't been able to cast on Twitch in a while. But, well, thank you for tuning in, and thank you for, there was an individual who actually gave away a lot of subs even when I wasn't streaming, so I didn't realize that I actually reached my sub goal for the month, something that hasn't happened in years. So thank you. You know who you are. All right. If you wanted attention, then you probably would have done it while I was casting. So I still wanted to say thank you. Every little bit does definitely help. Same, only Twitch? Oh, all right. So now I know. So for those half of the viewers that I'm currently watching on Twitch, only watch and don't go to my YouTube channel. Good things to note, but this isn't my full-time job. Yeah. Archmage, Blood Mage, level 3, level 2. We're finally seeing or rounding out this human army. 67 supply for Romantic. Kaho sitting at 55 over 60. It is Footmen Casters with Riflemen as damage support. Meanwhile, Demon Hunter, Naga Sea Witch sitting at level 4, level 3, trying to take that, trying to take this advantage with stronger heroes. That may work out well, but the economic advantage cannot be ignored. You can see Romantic coming in from behind here. There's a Tome of Intelligence. There's some, well, Water Elementals. They're quickly going to get abolished down. There is level 4 now on the Naga Sea Witch, trying to finish off a Trapper, Shadow Meld, and, well, clearing out a difficult creep camp right under Romantic's nose. Dual level 4 heroes going up against a level 3, level 2. All right, what was the item? Gauntlets of Ogre Strength plus 3 picked up, and a Claws of Attack plus 12 on the Naga Sea Witch. Naga Sea Witch dealing 17 damage per attack. Demon Hunter perhaps also needs to get an Orb of Venom as well to, well, continue to dish out all of that damage over time. We're going to see the Archmage perhaps get to level 4 here. Nope, just a little bit shy of 12 experience. Clearing up the remainder of this creep camp here. Ogre Magi going to fall, and now trying to get lined up and in position in this fight here. All right, there's some siphon mana. The Naga Sea Witch being forced to try and retreat, as the Blood Mage upside down on Monix should be able to give some more to others. Footman with Defend. There's the Staff of Preservation. Demon Hunter now trying to retreat back, finally losing a little bit of mana. There's another cast of the slow. Demon Hunter feels like he's running in slow motion because, well, he is, as Romantic sitting on an 80 supply advantage compared to 69. All right. Battle about to rage on. Remember, there's another mountain giant being trained, so this army disparity could be even larger. You can see how many units are here as the Archmage gets up to level 4. In comes the engagement. Immolation on the Demon Hunter still. So this army of just mass footmen are actually taking quite a bit here as the Demon Hunter is using Immolation and using it fairly effectively. All right, Blood Mage could be in a little bit of trouble. He's going to try and break free. There's a Fork Lightning going down, and the fighting is still continuing here. Demon Hunter doesn't have that many full Moonwells. May need a rejuvenation or two as both sides are still fighting. Demon Hunter going to be running out of mana, as the Naga Sea Witch should perhaps come down and get in another Fork Lightning, finishing off a couple of footmen here. 69 supply compared to 61. There's a Staff of Preservation for a Druid of the Claw save. Units are trying to retreat back again. Demon Hunter getting banished out of sticky situation. Are we going to see a Druid of the Claw fall? Yes, we are, as the Blood Mage may get to level 3. This is a lot of low hit point Night Elf units, and, well, towers now being placed down by Romantic to put in pressure. All right, this pressure may be overwhelming here. Demon Hunter, well, we need to see a little bit more healing, perhaps some more rejuvenations to go down. Druids of the Claw need to get trained up and get a quick rejuvenation going as the Naga Sea Witch looks to back off here. That Druid of the Claw really should transform back out. No reason to be in that form there as the Demon Hunter throws down another anti-magic shell in order to break that immolation. All right, more damage, more immolation coming across. Level 5 now on the Demon Hunter. Is he going to go for level 3 immolation? No, level 3 evasion. Very difficult to finish him off now, but he's so low on hit points, it may not matter. Staff of Preservation saves him at the last second. 44 hit points, but we need to see a rejuvenation go down on him for it to be of any effect. Demon Hunter currently out of commission, out of the fight, and, well, even though he didn't give experience to Romantic, this could be a really, well, big problem. Still fighting here. 51 supply compared to 68. Kaho had a small window of opportunity, but without a Druid of the Claw that could have given him a rejuvenation to refresh, the Demon Hunter just can't do enough damage. All right, Demon Hunter, once more, Staff of Preservation back home. We needed to see more Druids of the Claw constantly being trained, giving rejuvenation back. Demon Hunter just drinking as much from these Moonwells whenever he can, but that's not going to be enough. Romantic outlasting and beating Kaho, even though he had the lower score. Look at that hero level difference. Level 5, level 4, 2,800 experience compared to 1,874. And even with that, he couldn't do enough. The Blood Mage, did get to level 3 eventually, but that was more towards the end. Level 2 Blood Mage being able to siphon mana and keep the Naga Sea Witch in check. Let me know what you guys thought about this game in the comments below.